Good morning and welcome. You join us for this T20 between the Mumbai Triumph and the Trinbago Knight Riders. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Going to bat first, bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Yep. Nice shot, 4 runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus. I can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get... and that raced away for 4.
Right on. Great shot through the gap. Yes.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
On. Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Caught, gone.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Bravo. Won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
8 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 21 for 1.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Just threw the shot too early. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Big shout. collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait there. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 40 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. A few moves made in the field.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Good throw from the deep, on target. Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Nine runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 49 for 1. The Indians can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Got all of it, and for 6.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off your pads and take the easy runs.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. got that away nicely.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Playing. All their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Cuts that off well in the infield. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Nine runs added there. The Knight Riders 71 for 2. Gone right through the defences.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coulter Nile did very nicely out there on the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
73 for 4. The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 6 for the Trinbago Knight Riders.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
The Indians found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no runs scored. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
7 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 86 for 4. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
Just threw the shot too early.
Loud appeal.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Knight Riders are 94 for 4. Pollard from the pavilion end. Gone. Play.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Big appeal. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. Oh, it's painful watching that. It was a certain wicket if only the ball had been thrown to the other end.
Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Shah, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Shah gets off the mark.
Timed that perfectly.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
15 for 6.
Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. There'll be one run here for them.
A little late on that, no run scored.
That's a boundary save for sure. No pressure as they've found a gap. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Good return, back from the deep.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Confident appeal, could it be?
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Edge, what a ball. Big shout.
Good return back from the deep.
Big edge. Bowler is confident on this one.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Good shot, a beauty.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Are now 136 for 7.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away. It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Edge. Amazing delivery. The keeper hasn't even bothered to look at the umpire. What a bonus this would be if they've caught them napping. And gone straight to the keeper.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 149 for 8.
End of the 18th over. The Trinbago Knight Riders are now on 159 for 8.
Coulter Nile, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed, and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Beaten on the drive. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. That's out. Caught.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark. Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
That's the over. The Knight Riders are 173 for 9.
Are now 173 for 9.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Nicked it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Edged, unplayable. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. Coulter Nile ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
178 for 9.
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Fantastic catch.
Mumbai Triumph
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
For Mumbai Triumph.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. It's wide and they're all over it. Brilliant square drive. Flies away to the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run. It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Times it nicely.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap. and all the way to the rope.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Good bit of timing there.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Seals from the grandstand end. Poor shot. Really lucky.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on.
Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
End of the over, 8 off it. The Indians are 50 for 1. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Simmons did very nicely out there on the boundary. There'll be 1 run here for them. Shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Oh no!
But a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Indians are 61 for 1. Shah, the spinner, coming into the attack. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. Misses. How did that not hit?
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Nicely played.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Shah is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, great timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Nice shot, 4 runs.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Out! What a catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Pollard, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Udana, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Power and precision in that shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Time that brilliantly.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
16 runs added there. The Indians are 112 for 2.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Great shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Indians are 122 for 3. Shah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Really good shot there.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. Well, not far away at all. Sharma will be glad they didn't hear the death rattle.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
133 for 3.
Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Powered through that, all in the wrists to switch hit that to the boundary.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Lovely bowling.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Strong appeal. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Certainly no issue with the line. That's going on to hit the wickets. That review is not the greatest. It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Pierre coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good return there, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Good throw from the deep, on target.
Pierre has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Big appeal. There's trouble here. There'll be one run here for them. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Nicked it. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? The Knight Riders having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. Taking the bat before pad.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time. manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.